it for your benefit.
Right,
Every motor, pestle, all that. We had doctors, physicians. So I say those are things. Those are occupations. You can be an herbalist. You can be a physician that study herbs because that's really the medicine anyway.
Right.
Half the stuff we use come from the herb.
Yeah.
If somebody use Epsom salt, tea, honey, all that comes from the herb. That's for our benefit. But you can use it the wrong way, which is, like I said, smoking. Right? It's not supposed to be used. And you only really use it if you really, like I said, use to heal yourself. But some herbs and some plants are very strong that are say I just said it. Frankincense, for instance. If you get, like, you got lavender, right? Lavender isn't, you can say, I'm not gonna say dangerous, none of them are dangerous, but it depends on how you use it. You might see somebody with lavender perfume, lavender spray, that you can use. Our seasoning, basil, all that stuff. Those are we can use with our foods, the same thing. You got some that are very strong. Like when you go to use frankincense, like I got some drops. I only use a small portion because it's very strong. You know, like then you got some very strong herbs, and if you abuse those, then that can be fatal. You got some that are so strong that if you use a diffuser, if you are epileptic, it can trigger that. Some are strong. Just got to be, you got to be sure of. Like I said, the light ones, like our seasoning we use, basil, rosemary, things like that. That's no problem.
Red thyme is another one that's real strong. It's the most potent herb. Red thyme. You got regular thyme, white thyme, you got red thyme, and that's what I showed you in the channel.
Oh, okay.
That's red thyme, but it actually it's the world's most potent antiseptic and antibacterial plant. You can eat it, but if you have pre-existing conditions, it could be harmful to you. So
it's like water.
It's just some use. So your physician with whatever before you use it.
Yeah, and that's why we were all natural herbalists. We were all natural nutritionists in the ancient world. We knew those things. We taught each other that. These are things you can learn. Like nutmeg, that's another strong season. You only do like a dab of that versus other things. So certain things like that comes to that.
What is y'all
ginger
attire?
real strong.
Oh, these are garments.
Garments, that's what they're called.
It's in the law too. You gotta have fringes with it.
Fringes.
Really, technically, we're supposed to have it on all our clothes. But we under captivity, so
I've tried
the Lord cares about the inward
it took
fringes
away
more
the
than
pain.
the
I
outward.
had an edible.
But when we come out here and teach, we make sure we got it. It's actually in the
I
law.
can do that.
It's supposed to be a remembrance of us that we are the Lord's people. We in the ancient world, we had it on everything. We
Like,
had
do
it
that,
on all
you
our
probably
clothes.
you had to like eat.
So before somebody may have sinned or whatever, they would look at those fringes to
My
remind
body's
themselves
very
of the laws they
My
would keep from.
body is very
Plus, they're supposed to write them on your walls, all that, because it's
So
easy
it's
for
like,
them to go on.
Try Epsom salt with ornicle. Blueberry and ornicle. They have
I'm
the
allergic to blueberries. I love them, but they don't like me.
But arnica, that's another plant that's a healing plant. It actually heals your body. But they don't put it out like that. I had to.
I've never heard of red thyme or ornicle.
You over there, right? Yeah, fresh time up there in Buckeye Heights. They got it.
Oh, first time was also in Bloomington. I live in Bloomington, Illinois.
Oh,
You gotta use the
yeah.
bathroom.
Huh?
You gotta use the bathroom.
Oh,
Thank y'all so much.
okay, no problem. We appreciate
I
y'all.
really,
talking about-
opened my eyes and gave me like a bigger view on it.
Hey, it's all thanks to the Lord.
We believe in
Appreciate you.
Oh,
Nice talking to you.
So just know y'all Israelites, y'all gotta repent. All right, brother.
thank you. I appreciate it. You guys made my day. I'm gonna shake you guys if you put it out there.
No problem.
So, thank you guys. You guys really make my day to see young black men. I'm probably old enough to be some young mamas, but to see young black men out here,
Right.
those two, they need to hear that. They need it to hear because the devil be here.
Oh yeah,
The
hey,
devil be here.
So thanks to the Lord.
hey, it's nothing but demons out here.
That's all. That's all.
Like it's just all types of traps for our people
Yep.
to fall in.
Yep.
You know, because the so-called white man, hey, he set all these traps up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Take
hey,
us down.
if I can just give you one more scripture,
Okay.
just one more scripture. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Real quick. 1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." You know,
He
right?
said it's still killing, destroy.
That's right.
And we deal with these
Mindful.
people. The Lord said, "Be wise and serpent, harmless as devil." Like in our mind, we know they the devil, right? But when we in the store, just say, "How you doing? How you doing?" In the back of our mind, we like, "Oh, they eat them." So we ain't gotta always work up and down. You the devil, this and this and that.
Right.
But we just know who we are.
That's
And
right.
they'll know if you a man of understanding because how you look. Like really, they wish they could call the cops on us, which they've done. They don't like to see brothers out here doing something productive. Now if we was out here gangbanging and stuff, they'll be
They wouldn't say nothing.
Exactly.
They be like, I look at them, mm-hmm.
So even though you know this man is your enemy, why is the serpent harmless as devil?
You know, but
treat
that's
him
a
as
good thing.
treat him as such in your stores and all that other stuff. In the back of your mind, like man, you the enemy. You know,
Right.
you know
Yep.
that. Yep.
That's
So I
good
look-
to know. We the chosen people. That's why we
That's right.
attack.
That's right.
Thank you guys. Nice meeting you.
All right,
You
Shalom.
too. Take care. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Say double honors to the apostles and the elders who great blessed from the veil. Peace and blessings as the share icons push forward in the truth. About the four corners of the earth. We're going to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing. We just, just open it up through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We're dealing with the family, and they received it. Hey, so call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua. I'm pretty sure they part of the 1/3. Most likely.
They have something. That's all.
You want to just step
Come.
up? I had something too.
Okay, go ahead, man.
You want to go first?
I didn't know if you had anything. That's fine.
But so just wanted to basically touch on the Israelite foreigners, because like as of right now at this particular time, 2020 being deemed a year of prophecy, you got our doctrine being
White is the devil.
attacked.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. You the devil. Fuck you. Hey, you going to slavery, you bastard.
Ignore him. Don't worry about it. Ignore him. Ignore him. Don't worry about
Going to
him.
slavery, you devil.
Don't worry about him. Don't
Going
worry
to
about
slavery.
him. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
I'm a slave owner.
Don't worry about
Is that
him.
what you just said? Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. What about Pangaea? You know what Pangaea was?
We didn't say you was a
Pangaea
slave
was the
owner.
whole motherfucker was all one thing.
We didn't say you was a slave owner.
You just said.
No, we
I
said in the
said
near
you
future.
going in slavery.
We said in the
But
near
I'm still an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm still an asshole because I'm white. Is that what you're saying?
No, you're an asshole because of how you just came up.
I did.
That's
You're
right.
right. And
All right
there we
then.
go. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right then.
Now, with that being said, what are we preaching? If I want to know, I want to know. I'd like to know.
Okay, then
Teach me.
We gonna tell you. So we are here for these people right here that you see on the sign, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Okay.
And anybody that might look like a so-called white person or look like another nation whose line goes back to these people on this sign right here, like tribe of Judah.
And that makes sense.
All right. It's not about based on color.
It's not.
All right.
But even
but-
though you're telling me that it's based on being, we might look white, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
So it might not be based on color, but it might not be based on the fact that you're just telling me that I look white. Wait a minute, hold on. What?
I mean,
I'm confused. I want you to
Look,
explain this to me.
the only reason why I came at you because you came at me sideways.
I sure did.
Well, he got triggered by the sign.
I did
Yeah.
get triggered. You're damn right. I did. And that's true. And that's fine. And I understand it. And that's fine. And that's my fault. And I understand it. However, I also want to see a response from some trigger.
Well, I mean,
And maybe there's where I'm wrong.
well, what you want to know,
Well, what I like-
the Lord never looked like this.
No?
That's all we saying. The Lord never looked like that. The Lord is a so-called black man.
So here's my question. So you put the horns on that guy.
Yeah.
So because white people are
Look, like I said, it has nothing.
white people are disrespectful.
It has nothing to do with.
Because I did just disrespect you,
Well, yeah. Well, you the devil.
and that was my fault.
Yeah.
And you can say that, and that's fine.
You the devil, man. Like you.
I am the devil. That's right. That's what you're
You an
telling me.
Edomite, right? So
I guess, I don't know.
your forefathers had my forefathers in slavery.
Okay.
Right.
But if we're all from the same area, right? Because we're all from Africa, supposedly, Oh no, we're all from
go to
Africa. Then
Galatians
that
3.
means black people
Go
enslaved
to
black
Galatians
people beforehand.
3:26.
So what the hell are we talking
Go to
about?
Galatians 3:26.
Talking about.
I'm just lost. I want to know. I'm actually trying to learn.
All right,
I
do
don't
you
know.
believe, do you believe in God?
It's not for you.
I believe there's a certain aspect of God.
Do you believe the Bible?
There's certain aspects of the Bible. There's
Okay.
certain aspects of the Bible.
Okay.
Now,
was
when
a-
Judaism actually created the Bible,
No.
when Judaism created the Bible,
No.
which they did,
No.
it wasn't
They don't.
by
They don't.
Judaism.
How could Judaism make the Bible when they don't even believe in the New Testament?
Because there's the Old Testament and the New Testament. That's why. Judaism even explains that. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody. I'm saying
I just want to make
I'm
one
just
point.
talking and speaking.
Okay.
That's all.
Was
I'm not
America
anybody,
was
I'm
America
nobody.
was America established using this, the Bible,
As far as I know, I wasn't there. So I
like
have no clue.
Christians and stuff,
I
Christianity?
literally have no idea.
Okay, so in God we trust.
Judeo-Christian
Okay, so
aspects
listen,
were, created throughout that time.
listen. In God we trust. In God we trust.
I did go to school.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. In God we trust. That's on the American dollar, right?
That's what they say, yeah. And
Where they
there's
get that
also
from?
the New World Order is also written on the
That's
dollar.
true. But it's in God we trust,
So
right?
the New World Order is
God
what you're
bless
saying,
America. Okay. God bless America,
has
right?
been like that for years.
All right. And the Christian values, they all use this, right? They use the Bible.
Judeo-Christian values
They
in a
use the
certain
Bible, okay.
aspect, yes.
So what we're saying is that according to the Bible,
But they're also not trying to shove it down your throat either. They're saying that it's there, and we're allowed to have any kind of freedom of religion.
okay.
So you can have your
Okay, so
religion.
let's say, okay.
I can have my religion.
Okay.
She can have her religion. They
okay,
can have their religion.
okay.
you can
So
have-
what? So what?
So that means that we are a melting pot. That means that
It is.
everything
That's true.
in this country
Okay.
is allowed to be, and
Okay.
that's what it's supposed
And that's-
to
and
be.
what I'm trying to
it's
tell
not
you-
necessarily,
and that's what
hey,
I'm trying to
we're
tell you.
directed
And that's what I'm
necessarily
trying to
at
tell you.
anyone indirect.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, that America is a hypocrite. All right.
We're all hypocrites.
Hold on a second. I'm
I
not a
agree with
hypocrite.
that.
I'm not a hypocrite.
No, I agree with that.
America says,
Oh, wait a
in
minute.
God
He
we
just said it
trust.
himself.
In God we trust.
I agree with
We're
that.
supposed to do what God says, but then they say, oh, but you can believe what you want.
But
Here's your
America
choice.
is a melting
Here's your
pot, what I
choice.
just said.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Everybody's allowing
That's
to
why America is
a melting
Would you
pot.
let me stay? Would you let me?
Not
Would you let me
necessarily
speak
means
my speech?
completely
I know everything.
hypocritical.
I agree with what you're saying. That's what America is.
I'm not
but,
disagreeing
But I'm
with
just
what
gonna
you're
tell
saying.
you. I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just gonna summarize. Let me summarize it for you. All right? Give me 2 minutes to summarize. According to the Bible, the Lord has a problem with America.
You do realize that not everybody in
Can you
America
give me 2
agrees with
minutes?
the
Can
Bible.
you give me 2 minutes? Can you give me 2 minutes?
Go for it.
According to the Bible, God, the world called people call God.
They
He
say
has a
God.
problem with America because America says, "In God we trust. We love God. God bless America." But you all can do whatever the hell you want. That makes you a hypocrite because God has laws.
Now, I just
That's
said
right.
And I agree. And what we're trying to
No,
say,
I just said that.
and I agree.
agreed with
What
you.
I'm saying
And
is
we
that
we were on the same
thus
page.
saith the Lord, because of that, America shall be destroyed. It's going to be wiped off the planet of the earth.
And that's within our own aspect. That's kind of what we do. I mean, that's
Well,
what we
if
are.
you
we
wanna
just
believe it or
allow
not.
it.
You don't wanna
We
believe
are-
it. You don't
and
wanna
that's what's
believe
going to
it. You
happen.
don't wanna
But in the
believe
same
it,
token,
right?
I mean, I agree.
And at the same time, the Lord said,
I stopped by with hatred, but I'm fucking right here with gold, man. I'm telling you.
at the same time, the Lord said his chosen people, his people, because he has a special people, right?
That's right.
Which are the Israelites. They're going to be in rulership, and their enemies are going to be subject to them. They're going to be, you could say, in slavery.
That's right.
Like in this world, the white man's on top, we're on the bottom, right? And the kingdom of heaven is going to reverse. We're going to be on top, and they're going to be on the bottom.
But when you
Because of
start
all
bringing
the
race
wickedness.
into it, it's not about race.
It's not about race?
No, no, no.
So God isn't racist.
No, sir.
Are you familiar with the Bible? Are you familiar?
I am very familiar with the Bible.
Moses.
And yes, the
All right,
Bible
so tell
itself.
me about Moses.
The Bible itself.
Tell me about Moses.
What do you want to hear about Moses?
What was his job? What was his job?
He was trying to lead everybody into.
He was trying.
Yeah,
He
that's
didn't
what he was
succeed.
doing. Well,
He didn't succeed. Did he succeed?
I don't know, 30 years in the desert, or 20 years in the desert.
Man, I
what's
thought
that?
you knew the Bible. So what was his job?
Okay.
What was his job? What was Moses' job?
Moses' job was
40
to
years.
lead into temptation.
Lead who?
What?
What was his job?
Lead everybody into temptation.
Yeah.
Right?
Lead everybody into what?
Temptation?
No, you don't know the Bible, man.
What is it?
Who, are y'all
What's
familiar with
Moses'
Moses?
job?
You
You
familiar
speak
with
to me.
Moses?
You
What was
speak-
his job?
This is why I stopped. This
He
is what.
was leading. He was trying to lead them to
Through the desert.
Basically, that's where the
To
12
salvation.
the
Okay.
10 Commandments came. in.
Okay. But who did
So
he
he
lead?
wants to lead them into a
Who did he lead?
salvation.
I can't tell
Hold
you
on.
that for sure.
Who did y'all know? Who did he lead? Who did he lead? Okay, Moses. All right.
He led the Jews into
He-
to
Okay.
salvation.
Okay. You said Jews, right?
That's what.
Where were
that's
they?
What the prophecy
Where
is
where
told.
were they?
But that's the New Testament.
Where
also.
were they?
That's
Where
not the
were
Old
they?
Testament.
Where were they? When he went to go and save a people, where were they? They were in.
the desert. They were in the desert.
No, you don't know the Bible.
Oh wait, you're talking about when they coming from Sodom and Gomorrah?
No, you don't know the Bible.
They was in Egypt in slavery.
They was in Egypt in slavery. Okay, they were enslaved.
All right, well thank you.
Yeah, Exodus
I appreciate
1.
it.
Exodus
That's
1.
fine.
Okay, listen.
I'm listening.
Exodus. We're gonna read it first. We ain't bring out scripture yet. I'm gonna read it. Yeah, Exodus 1.
This is why I
Jump
stopped. I want to know.
Jump to first. Okay, you got to be quiet though. Okay. Jump to and then Roosevelt and Go ahead.
This is Exodus 1 and 8. Now there rose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
So they said we're gonna enslave them, right? We're gonna enslave them because they getting stronger than us.
But do you think Egypts are white people?
Can you let me finish?
Egyptians
No, I was
are
just
white?
about to say the Egyptians were so-called black. They were so-called Africans.
They
So
weren't so-called Africans.
They were
They were
Africans.
Egyptians.
They were Africans.
Well, that's because
That's what we would call
Pangea
them.
used to be one big
They were
thing.
Africans.
You know what
Now
Pangea
listen. Now
was,
let me show
right?
you. Moses, he was, you could say, he was a side man of Pharaoh. He could, if he wanted to, he could have lived his life as a so-called house Negro. Like he's in the house while his people in slavery, right? Now, when he left, because he left, he was commanded to go back. This was started the
So you're
Exodus.
saying that he was treated differently?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know the Bible. You didn't read. You don't even know the story.
I'm listening to it.